Hello, Ian Catherine here again from the People's Party of Canada in the Selkirk Interlake Eastman riding. So the next question was, what kind of platform am I running? Well, my platform really, the People's Party of platform is available online. However, my platform to begin with, if I were to get in, would be based on overturning mask mandates and the vaccine passports, based on the Canadian Charter of Rights and Freedoms. We need to be fighting for that first and foremost. Our economy needs to be fought for. We need to be able to create affordable education and affordable housing for our upcoming generations. That is horribly important, and having housing that is out of reach and education which will take decades to pay off is unacceptable in this country. We also need to be working on Indigenous issues. The way that our government, past and present, has been dealing with the Indigenous populations in this country for the last 150 years is abusive. We have treaties, we have an Indian Act, and those things need to be respected, they need to be modernized, and they need to be upheld. The fact that we have reservations filled with Canadian citizens that don't have clean drinking water in one of the richest, most developed countries in the world is pathetic. And that pathetic action falls on the Liberals and the Conservatives and the NDP. As a representative with 2 treaty territories in my riding, I would want to sit down with the leaders of those reservations and the members as well and discuss what the needs are and how we can come to a viable solution to solve the issues. It's time for change. It's time for talk to end and for actions to be carried out. Okay, the next thing I would say is veterans. We need to be backing up our veterans in this country. I don't know what I can say about that. They deserve our best. They're ready and willing and able to fight for our freedoms, and we need to back that up. We need to support them through everything. A lot of times our veterans return from battle having seen some horrible things. I've seen horrible things in my career as well. And I understand that there are some things that you need to learn to live with. And we need to provide our veterans not only with benefits such as a pension and compensation, proper compensation, but with counseling. We have veterans in this country who suffer horribly every day from the trauma of war. Now, I'm not going to go into those traumas because maybe there are children watching, maybe there are people with weak stomachs. But suffice to say, our veterans are exposed to some horrific sights and actions. And we need to, and when they return, we need to be able to back them up 110%. Okay? Our Canadian identity, also, we need to protect that. In recent, especially the last couple of years, having statues torn down, buildings renamed, streets renamed, to hide history. There are different ways of going about dealing with our histories, good things and bad things. But hiding history helps nobody. It stops education and it hinders the future from knowing what has happened and not repeating it. Renaming or tearing down a statue because it's of someone who did something bad 100 years ago doesn't solve the problem. It only hides the action. Instead, we need to be educating our young people and old people on that history, not hiding it. So we need to protect that, because once it's gone, it's easily repeated. Okay, immigration and refugees, well, we need to be more careful. We need to slow that down a little bit and ensure that people that are coming to our country are here legally. The PPC isn't against refugees. We're certainly not against immigration. My parents are both immigrants. What we are against is people coming here illegally, without asking, simply crossing our borders and breaking into our country. That's unacceptable. Just like you don't want someone breaking into your home, but maybe you'd like to invite them in. That's the same concept. Okay, the last thing I would like to touch on is firearms. Now, it says in our writing that is that's definitely a point of contention. The PPC agrees that we need to scrap the Liberals' plan of registration of these firearms and getting rid of certain firearms. My personal opinion on this is that a bullet is a bullet. It doesn't matter if it comes from a little pistol. It doesn't matter if it comes from a rifle. It doesn't matter if it comes from a submachine gun or a full machine gun. A bullet is a bullet. It will kill you. Doesn't matter what the gun looks like. Doesn't matter what the gun sounds like. It will kill you if it's shot at you. The Liberal plan with our firearms policy in this country is absurd. Okay? It needs to change. We need a lot of change in this country. That's all I can think of here for this little video. Hope it's not too long. Maybe I'll have to not too bad. Okay, well, thanks for watching. It's only 8.5 minutes, so very good. Remember, vote PPC. Vote for your freedom and your rights, not coercion, fear, and force. Thank you. Have a good day.